Hey, what's up, YouTube? BoredRoom here. Gang. We just saw Spiral. Is that right?
Yeah. I wish it was called Saw because we could say we just saw Saw.
True. You can be obnoxious like that. Have you seen Saw? We just saw Saw. And overall, I guess I'll go first with my thoughts. I thought it was okay. Wasn't downright horrible, but
it was better than you thought it was going to be.
It wasn't too intense, honestly. I just liked the Saw franchise. Honestly, I should watch the Saw franchise because they're kind of king when it comes to gory shit. And this is no exception to that. Right at the beginning, we get the fucking guy trapped in a tongue. But honestly, it's just so formulaic I haven't seen that many Saw movies. I only saw the first two. And I already tell this already just followed the same fucking formula as the other ones.
Does it solve?
Kind of. Once you get into the newer, past like the second one, it starts kind of. I mean, it is the similar formula, but it starts kind of breaking out into other stories and things like that.
Because just the way they do it is like, all right, the first scene is all right, someone trapped and tortured, then that gets in the second one. They investigate that, just like how they do with this. They investigate the torture that just happened in the beginning of the movie.
I felt like nobody was surprised.
This one was less torturous than typical, though.
I felt like no one was surprised about a plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna maybe just be some nobody. I mean, I guess it somewhat got me when they spoilers. I guess spoiler now. Fuck it.
Yeah,
spoiler. That's how we do it in the fucking boardroom. Give spoilers. The partner of Chris Rock is the Jigsaw this time, and
I hate it because that was my first guess too. My first guess, and I wasn't, especially when he got killed. Mm-hmm. Like it was. I knew instantly. I was like, okay, he got killed. It's like they didn't. All he said about his bad thing that he did was, "Oh, you got good grades." Yeah. He didn't say anything else, and he also was like, they didn't show him dying. They didn't. I mean,
that's true. They didn't really show him. That's a good point.
Yeah, and another thing is too, they talked about his wife and his baby, but then when he's at home, they don't show him, and all you hear is the baby crying. That was what got me is when he died and they didn't show him. That's what I thought is the wife's not real because they didn't show her.
Yeah, he would have called the wife or anything like that, like he did with a friend. I don't know. There's a lot of things that like it made for me the plot twist. I don't know. I don't know about you, George, but I wasn't surprised for that.
No, I was just kind of happy that he was dead out the movie because he was just a bland, vanilla guy. Who's maybe
it gives him potential for if they do sequels. It gives him the potential to.
I hope so because he sucks, especially when you compare him to the OG Jigsaw, which is an actual scary person.
Because here's the thing, though, they can really make a series out of this because Jigsaw was almost caught so many times and got away.
Yeah.
So in the situation like that, then it becomes a cat and mouse.
I only
like
see
the other
two.
Movies.
I only see two. I only see this one and then the next one. That's it. I don't see it.
I mean, Saw.
The thing with the Saw movies,
there's 1,000 of them.
Is the first 2 or 3 that like you've seen, they have the storylines and things like that.
Yeah.
But once you get to the 3rd and 4th and all the other ones, they're basically just death traps. Like
yeah.
Instead of just like the few things they show, it's like a whole death house.
Yeah, it's like in fucking like the slasher franchise.
Yeah.
Just coming for the kills by at a certain point.
Yeah.
But this gives you pretty good kills, so if you want that, there you go.
I thought about a director's death, the death scene with the spine thing. I thought that was a little harsh. But damn, like there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah, because at least with the other people, like your fingers getting pulled or your tongue being off, you can survive without that well. Yeah. But if you break your neck, you're in a wheelchair, and she still could have died if she broke her neck, honestly.
That's just like, wow.
That was real fucked up.
I mean, the first trap in that one was pretty like, well, you're dead either way. It just looks like you're dead.
Yeah, because you know what? If he would have fell, I know the train came at the same time.
Yeah.
But the way it looked, because he fell first before the train hit him, his whole jaw came off with his tongue.
Yeah.
No, his whole tongue came out.
That was his jaw was attached to it too when it slapped against it.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think so. I think Melissa.
I think it was just his whole back of his tongue because it was just like because his tongue came out.
No, but it was you saw that hanging and then there was more underneath it.
Yeah, that was the tongue is. bigger.
No, but it was like
it's
the
part
teeth
of your...
and stuff. Like the jaw came apart too. I'm pretty sure.
I guess it's time to look at it.
The movie just came out.
You're the skeptic.
I want to know. Maybe you're... if you're right, you're right.
When you fall from that angle with something gripping on your tongue, it's going to pull your jaw out.
I just want to see what...
And regardless, this movie keeps doing this shit, a cliche of the Saw franchise, from what I can tell from just watching the first two, is that they do the thing, but it's just the last minute and they still die from the other fucking dilemma that Jigsaw puts them in. So it's just like, why even bother? Might as well just fucking take the big death, and because you said the big death's maybe not that bad, but they're all pretty horrible.
If you really think about it, having your fingers ripped off if you were to get out of that scenario, you'd probably bleed out anyways.
Yeah.
Because you have so many veins in your arms, you would just. And then.
I guess I'll fucking.
So I don't know.
I wish you could. The American rewind this. I swear that Chris Rock said that his dad was dead in the beginning.
No, they make it seem like it though.
No, they make it seem like he's not dead.
That's what I thought though. I thought he was dead.
He just retired.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're talking.
That's what he said.
No, he didn't.
He
died in action or some shit.
No.
But they just did a little fake out.
All he said he took a bullet.
Oh, yeah.
He said he took a bullet. And you saw that scene.
Yeah.
Because the guy I don't want to hold anybody else. Calling back up. That's shitty. That's a cop.
Yeah.
He deserved to die.
There's none of us cops that deserve to die.
The guy who lied at the witness, maybe not so much,
I don't know.
It's fucked, but even if they were bad people,
No,
the police.
No, the first one kind of. He put a lot of innocence.
Fuck the police.
In prison.
So the movie has a message that I kind of like. Fuck the police, because Jigsaw enemies are.
He said,
cops.
"Fuck the bad police," though, because. At the end of the day,
why don't we call him the spiral killer?
Show me a good one.
He's the spiral killer.
Chris Rock was a good one.
True, yeah.
Chris Rock was a good one.
Yeah, I guess
that's why he didn't put any. I mean, he put one trap. He put a handcuff in there, but it wasn't even really a trap.
Oh, that was another Saw cliche, though. You didn't. I don't think you've seen that. The first and second, or the second one's like all the people going through the house. Once you get into, I think, the third and fourth, and all the other ones, they pick a person who's a pretty semi-good person, who's around shitty people, and then they put him in those scenarios where he's saving people until the last one is like his wife or his son or something. So it'll start with here's your coworkers, pick one of them to live.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And it's like that ending, that little ending part.
Okay.
A lot of the newer ones are like that.
The second one does something like that because it's about the detective. He's trying to save his son.
Yeah, that's where it starts. But it's multiple people in that one though. Still, this one is more when it gets to the further one, it's more solo based in the beginning, from the whole time. Yeah. There's not anyone else doing it with them.
Oh, okay.
Because there is one where it was I think they had to cut off pieces of their bodies.
I heard about that. I seen that.
Yeah.
They cut off chunks.
Yeah.
That was gruesome.
Oh, that was horrible. But
I like the Chris Rock.
They did it right though. They cut the arm. I think is what got her.
Chris Rock was good at this.
Yeah.
Chris Rock, he was holding the back of this fucking movie.
Samuel Jackson had a little bit of support.
Yeah.
They probably Samuel Jackson wasn't in a lot.
He wasn't enough. I guess he's just probably there for a week or so. Quick paycheck.
Yeah. Whether this might be controversial to
Oh.
y'all, but whether or not the movie was great or not, I really, really think that his acting was so good that I think it could be considered for some awards.
Oh shit.
It's not going to because of the type of movie it is. But I think that he really had good acting in that movie.
He was funny.
Alyssa, Chris Rock. I kept. I don't know.
He brought the tears.
That's the issue though, because people don't take him seriously.
Yeah.
No, Alyssa, his acting. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty good. But there was a thing that Chris Rock kept doing that I keep pointing out.
Yeah, he did have a Clint Eastwood type squint.
He could squint. He kept doing the squint for everything that was he's angry about. He kept doing a squint a smolder.
No.
Yeah.
He was doing it, but it wasn't that bad.
And he was looking good.
But he was doing it often. Everything that was bad, he kept doing.
I was just like his actual acting, the way he portrayed things. I think it was a new side of him, and I think it was really good and refreshing.
Yeah.
I really
don't get me wrong. This is better. It's way better
well
acting than a typical horror movie. Let me tell you that. It's way better acting than a typical horror movie. But I won't even come close to an Oscar nominated actor.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's my.
I said it was controversial.
He deserves it. Chris Rock deserves it.
Don't come at me. You just started attacking me.
No, I'm just.
You were attacking me.
You're attacking Chris Rock.
I'm attacking Chris Rock.
I just said it was. I said it was worthy of awards. I didn't even say Oscar. I said of awards.
He deserves it.
He deserved some award for that.
He's been in therapy for 20 years.
Wow.
What, Chris Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Or even longer.
Why? Most comedians go to therapy.
He has family problems. Have you not seen Everyone Hates Chris? Everyone hates him.
What?
So he deserves it.
I guess so, yeah. Gross.
He has issues.
But I really liked
him. Yeah, he was great. No, he really carried the back of this movie. He showed range. He was funny, so that humor helped not make his character boring. I mean, all the side characters, they did their job pretty competently. They weren't like these actors weren't on Quaaludes or anything, just acting like they try to juice it up.
Well, and sometimes I feel like movies that have big cop scenes like that where there's a lot of police and stuff.
Yeah.
They try to overhype it, and it's kind of like a pre-K, everyone's yelling and talking.
Yeah.
And I think they did a good job of keeping it realistic. Another thing, which I saw this on TikTok, it wasn't about this movie. I just saw it on TikTok. Most detective shows and stuff, they just go into crime scenes and pick things up with their hands. They don't use gloves like they do in the real world. Mm-hmm. So I kind of really thought it was refreshing to see that they kept changing their gloves when they were.
There was a lot of gloves. I was saying too. There's a lot of gloves in this because I was looking at the bad guy who's wearing gloves.
That's what you really are supposed to do, though. Yeah. And a lot of times they don't do that. They just go into the crime scene and pick up the freaking bloody head with their hands. And I'm like, now you're destroying evidence.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
True.
So.
That attention to detail.
Yeah.
I liked how gory it was. This movie was fucking gory.
Yeah, I had to close my eyes a few times.
I'm just glad it wasn't constant. Well, it's different from the Saw movies. I feel like is also the Saw movies. You're always in tension. It's you're doing something. You're always doing something. Okay. But it was just a story. It seemed like more of a story than just okay, you're trapped in this fucking thing. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Because even I've seen mostly all the Saw movies, and the storyline still confuses me. I still am so lost.
I agree with that.
It's because his hate was because some homeless person. The reason John Kramer did it was because his young wife was pregnant while he was old. That part makes no sense to me. I mean, it happens, but I don't know. They had a really big age difference.
They got super old.
But his wife worked at a health department, and some junkie slammed the door on her stomach and killed her, killed their baby. So that was his motive from the beginning. But then, after that, he finds pity in the junkie's girlfriend, and then she becomes his partner in crime, and it just that's when it starts getting I don't know.
I think they introduced her in the second one, but they didn't
and then other victims start becoming villains and doing it too.
Yeah,
and it just.
And this one is just basically that. It's just there's a protege or some fanboy of Jigsaw, which I did not like him because he's not intimidating. The OG Jigsaw guy, he has a great voice. He has a great gaunt, scary look to him.
Yeah.
I don't think he was supposed to. I don't know.
I think
average looking dude.
I think he's supposed to be.
He was predictable.
But still sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
He was predictable, and they didn't give him enough.
The classic pig mask thing. Okay. Yeah. They show the Jigsaw puppet. I get it. I guess it's not that.
It's its own thing.
It's psychological.
They have a pig. They have a pig puppet now, and he's a cop, and he's a
gun. That looked lame though.
Yeah,
that
he
sucks.
didn't look that
See,
great.
It's just a fucking cheap, poor imitation of the original Saw.
I don't even know if this is in the same city.
I mean, it's supposed to be a poor imitation.
I mean,
they make it seem like it is.
They make it seem like it, but if it's in the same city, then I understand it's a movie. But where was the Samuel Adams? He was the main detective. Mm-hmm. Where was he when the Jigsaw killings happened? If he was a main detective, they're saying.
True. That would be nice to have some more character development.
Yeah, that's not very thought through.
There's much character development in this.
Yeah.
Chris Rock had pretty good character development, but his relationships with the other people, he didn't really care for.
Bland. Yeah, I don't know.
Because he hates them all.
I feel like in scary movies, though, they miss out on details. But, the thing with his wife too, they just brought it up the first half of the movie, and then they never really mentioned.
Oh yeah,
it
his ex-wife.
They just leave it after
exactly.
that.
True. Show a scene with him and her and shit.
And
like
then
that. Maybe
they
her
did
be a
show a
victim.
scene with her.
Yeah.
When the first.
Oh yeah, with the dad. Yeah.
No, with the dad.
Well, he can't do anything.
When he went to the
he doesn't
friend,
even like the wife.
He doesn't like her because she cheated.
Yeah.
But still, I mean.
But he could do something with a child.
Oh yeah, on the phone. Yeah, he's like,
when he goes to the friend's house that died.
I remember.
She's there, and then he said, "Oh, I don't even get to see my own son or something," and then that was that. And
it was a good thing he did see his son because the killer was gonna probably use the son against him.
Yeah.
So.
The killer.
I don't know. I just feel like that went nowhere.
I knew the killer had to be someone in the cops.
It
had to be a rookie and everything. Of course, the rookie.
I didn't feel like it was an inside person.
Yeah, it was an inside person. But it was like there's no because it had to be somebody significant. Like that's why I always think. I always think it has to be significant. And the only people that I thought was significant was the dad, Angelica, and the rookie. But the rookie came and knew, and the rookie was missing in action a lot of things. You know?
And he wasn't a pig cop, you know. So why would they just kill him right off the bat?
Oh, pig! It's because they're pigs.
Yeah, that's why I kind of get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
You know, that's why.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't a shit cop, so I don't know why they'd kill him right off the bat.
Yeah, that's why.
That didn't make sense.
Yeah.
What? Which one?
The guy who ended up being the killer. And
Yeah,
they skinned him and they never showed his story.
I felt like it was pretty. If you had just put two and two together, like you saw everybody else's death, but you don't see this guy's death.
Yep.
You don't see this guy's death, and you just see the tattoo. Mm-hmm. It's like, couldn't you just put a tattoo?
You know these Saw movies, they need to show these fucking deaths.
Yeah. I feel like though, you know what? We're talking about all these like loose ends. Maybe it's because they are gonna make a sequel, and so they're gonna tie up loose ends, like the stuff with the wife. That's something continue into the second movie. So.
But I want to go back. They did kind of show us that, but they didn't really put him in a dilemma. I didn't get his dilemma.
Of what?
Because they skin him, but they didn't make it seem like he was in a dilemma of like.
No, because you couldn't hear it. They say, "Oh, you didn't have good grades in a police academy," and then you just hear screaming.
Yeah,
that's it.
so exactly.
You didn't hear anything. It's like, okay, you don't hear anything about his bad things, what he did bad. I guess he just had good grades. That's why I made a joke.
He was the top of his class.
Top of his
that's
class.
What they bring it up.
The top of his class, and that's it. It's like, oh, you're on top of your class.
Yeah.
Okay, skin you.
That's fucking stupid reason.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, whatever.
Like he's gotta be like a junkie or something. What top of his class?
Yeah, that would have been good though if he was put him as a junkie.
Yeah.
Because, I just saw the second Saw movie.
Oh, and the thing with the junkie, too.
Yeah.
They assumed he was dead, but that was
No, they said he was dead.
assumption.
Yeah. They said he died from meth.
It was just an assumption, though.
No, somebody said he died from a meth overdose.
They said I heard though.
No, he died from a meth overdose.
Oh, the Return of Benny. When's the Return of Benny?
I forget about the junkie.
Exactly, it's forgettable.
They hit the meth guy and everything. That's what happens.
Oh yeah, with the fucking ink.
Yeah.
But he said I heard. He didn't say it was confirmed.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead. He's a meth guy. That's all.
So yeah, this movie is kind of bland, kind of meh. Basically,
I say
Saw movie you've seen. The kills didn't really cringe me that much as the past Saw movies. I just saw like Saw 2 had a really fucked up scene with the syringes. I mean, the tongue kind of got me a little bit, but I was like, I don't know.
They have to do something different.
Yeah. I said it's a little bit more interesting than the recent Saw movies. At least that.
Sure, I haven't seen those. I agree with those. I heard those are
There
pretty
was
cool.
a Saw one that was, it was like they were in this room and it was in the middle of a city and people could see in there, but people couldn't get in.
Yeah.
And it was two teenage boys, and there was
I think
a
it was
girl.
the second to last one, probably.
Yeah, and the girl's falling down to the saw, and they have to decide who to like cut their arm or something off for the girl to.
I do like this concept a little bit more. I mean, but the traps, I would say. I don't like how because some of the Saw movies, I know they escape. If they do their shit, they escape. Mm-hmm. None of them escaped.
I never seen
like the one where they cut their arms and stuff. Or the weight one, it was like someone was gonna live out of that. Out of the two people, someone lives. So.
I mean, it's like there's opportunities. I feel like.
Yeah.
They get really fucked up or whatever.
I know they need to step it up, Saw.
But I feel like
it used to be more gory in the past. fuck.
This one was more about the story, anyways.
True.
This story is more interesting.
The people needed to die for the story to.
I thought the story was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Story.
And another positive I want to bring up is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is great to this. A lot of hip hop, which kind of threw me off. I was like, this is kind of weird for a Saw movie, which usually just has the classic da da da. Da-da-da. Now that has a remix with 21 Savage and a fucking trap remix of it. I love it. It's tight.
I do like.
I didn't mind the rap music.
There was some comedy. It was pretty.
Yeah, the comedy wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
when Chris Rock, and
Samuel
Jackson, he's like, "Yo, you want to go get a slice and stuff."
Yeah.
They have good character chemistry.
I know. I wish
would
there was
like
more
to see
of
them work together. Yeah.
I know. It should have been really him and
But
Chris
Samuel
Rock,
Jackson. I knew Samuel Jackson wasn't going to be a lot of it because Samuel Jackson is going to cost a lot more.
Yeah.
It's going to cost a lot more.
They ain't cheap no more.
They ain't cheap. Yeah. Chris Rock, I bet, cheaper.
True.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But Samuel Jackson, he ain't cheap.
But after this movie's gonna be a hit because it's one of the first movies to come out since Rona.
True.
People are gonna go see it.
That's why I was just looking up.
Yeah.
It had 8.7 million in opening weekend, so I don't know.
People are gonna see it regardless, but I think it might kind of heighten up. Feel like we might see more of Chris Rock in the future.
Definitely, probably. Yeah, they definitely set up for a sequel. The motherfucker villain leaves and Chris Rock guy is still alive. I want to bring up with the Chris Rock guy. They put him in this classic Saw situation where they cuff his hand.
Yeah.
One, he never saw that bobby pin, so he just fucking...
He's a smart cop.
He knew he was smarter than that, though. He was like
True.
the top investigator, one of the top investigators. When you go through all that training, they teach you to assess situations very well.
You know, if he cut his arm or whatever.
And they should have did the foot. They fucked it up.
Yeah.
It's the foot. It's not the hand. It's the foot. They went through a little throwback. It's the foot. Go all the way.
It's a little different.
Spiral. The name kind of sucks. Spiral.
But it's not. This is Dollar General.
Da-da-da.
Dollar General.
But it has expensive people in it. This one has the most expensive
No,
people.
I'm
Dollar
not that.
General.
I'm saying that the guy is
He's
like
not.
Dollar
He's a
General.
ripoff.
John
He's a
Kramer.
ripoff.
He's a ripoff, so he's not going to do the same thing.
Yeah, he's not going to do the same thing.
I feel, okay.
Yeah, he's a ripoff. That's the whole point. They even call him out on that bullshit. It's like, you're not this guy.
Ripoff? They're like a
Yeah.
spiral?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened to the puzzle piece?
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's put. Yeah,
Cut puzzle piece
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
dude.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
yeah.
But,
So hopefully maybe he dies and we get a
yeah.
new cool
I do
guy.
have a problem with the ending.
What's up?
I mean,
I agree too. I do too. But say your piece first.
just like, he was gonna die regardless, and they walked in and just shot without completely assessing the situation. It was dark.
Yeah, I wanted to bring up Samuel Jackson's death too, cause his death was dumb. They make it so he's like harnessed, where he's like a puppet, and he has like these tubes that don't look like fucking guns, but I guess whatever, cops are stupid and fucking shoot you for no reason.
No, the guy, when the door opened and they lifted him back up, a fake gun popped out too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was.
I think there was like a fake look.
It was a fake looking gun, yeah. So
Yeah,
it looked
they
like he was aiming
blasted
at
him.
him, and they blasted him without investigating the scene. But I just feel like, I don't know what, like, if a sequel comes, what's gonna happen, because I know that's what you're supposed to think, but in like real world, that's some really fucked up thing for you to do, to kill like an ex-cop.
Yeah.
That was in that situation. That's not, he was the captain too. So that's not something that would just go slip under the cover. Like,
I don't know if it's gonna be a sequel.
No, these fucking Saw movies.
There'll be a
They
sequel.
might reboot it. Maybe there will be a Spiral.
I don't know if it's gonna be. Look, I'm looking at the box office. I was trying to tell you. They only made 8.7 million.
Okay,
a
but
weekend.
people are still scared to
Do you
go
know
to
the budget
movies.
is for? It was 20 million.
But that
They
was
didn't-
just the first weekend, though.
But look what happened when we went to this theater. It was barely anybody.
It only made 8.7.
People,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a Tuesday night to me. First off, second of all, not everyone knows that the theaters are open again. There's people that
That's
still
why
don't want
exactly.
to come out.
But that's why I don't think it's.
Maybe we won't see Chris Rock.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to.
But definitely the fucking Saw franchise.
But they're the Saw franchise, anyways. They have money to blow to make another one.
Yeah.
They have money to blow because it's cheap, and they make a lot of money with it. But now when they were able to do that, that's why they got Chris Rock in that. But that was before the pandemic, I think. That's before the
That
pandemic.
movie was made like 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. It was before the pandemic.
Right.
So they put more money into the budget, but now they're not gonna make as much because the pandemic.
Yeah.
But they've already made $8 million in the weekend. They'll make the $20 million back.
But also, making it in order to make a sequel, they can't just make make it on the dot, you know, or even close. It has to be like at least over double. It has to be at least over double because the sequel requires them to be like, because sequel usually doesn't make as much money.
They'll make $40 million off of it, I think.
But so this just came out this past weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Usually the weekend's supposed to be this big money break.
The first weekend,
yeah. It's not even half though. It's not even half. It's like the weekend's the peak. The weekend's the peak.
You have to think the situation too, you know.
Yeah, but
that's why you have to give it time. You have to think the situation.
But what I'm saying, Alyssa, is like.
I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Alright, because the sequel.
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
They're at least on streaming or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a sequel.
Pretty good streaming.
Chris Rock wants it. Don't get me wrong. Chris Rock says he wants it.
But I wasn't even saying. I said if there was gonna be a sequel though, and then you cut me off. I was just talking about the potential. I was talking about the ending and the potential, and then you cut me off.
Oh, I want to talk about the ending real quick though. I want to talk about how stupid with the guy just goes in the elevator, like no one sees him though.
Yeah, exactly. that was too.
Yeah, I guess they're not paying attention.
Because and like honestly, like if they
saw the black guy.
If they had blasted Chris Rock too.
And he was bloody too. He was,
like Chris Rock was looking at him.
They didn't even give him a chance to assess the situation because if they would have, before they shot, they would have seen that Chris Rock was an agent. So all he do is pull his badge out. He would have seen that who his dad was, and
Chris Rock should say, "Hey, wait! Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
He's not armed."
But and another thing too.
But they're black.
Yeah. But another thing too, if you say there's a shooter and they start shooting like that,
commentary.
They're not gonna send a whole SWAT team the first time when they say, "Oh, the shooter shooting." They're just gonna send multiple cops. That was a whole fucking SWAT team.
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
I mean, the movie's not realistic. To be honest.
True.
You're thinking too much about a horror movie. It's not. The movie's not that realistic.
Why are you hating on my commentary?
I'm just saying.
Saying though.
No, it's a Saw movie. It's not realistic.
I know.
Well, when it gets bad, you start picking on other shit because fucking.
Yeah. Because you can pick at everything.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Movie's honestly probably bad. I'll be honest. Movie's more in the bad zone. But I don't know. It was not like.
It was interesting seeing Chris Rock in that character.
I didn't fall asleep, so I guess that's really where I'm really basing my good positivity.
I was entertained with some of the traps. I was entertained.
And Chris Rock's energy kind of helped throughout this.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And you know what? They showed Chris Rock. They showed Chris Rock a lot. That's the thing.
What were you going to say, Alyssa?
I was going to say, I would go see it again in the theater, and that's a lot for me.
No, I wouldn't.
There's not a lot of movies I would, but I enjoyed it, and I would go see it again.
Yeah, luckily our theater wasn't crowded, though, so I didn't have, a panic attack. Alrighty.
I would maybe see it again at home, maybe with a friend, but it's not a movie I will see again.
Yeah?
Nah.
No.
I don't think so.
I'm not a big Saw guy. I've never been into the franchise. I've only seen honestly parts of the first one. I've seen the first one twice, but only can remember parts.
The first one's kind of boring.
It is.
It really is like one scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see this if they have the sequel. By the time they have the sequel, it won't be. I won't see it in theaters, to be honest, because it'd be other movies.
No.
I won't spend money.
Yeah.
But I'll see it at home. It's a movie where I was like, if it's on, I'll watch it again. The sequel. I'll watch a sequel of it, but I won't watch it again, to be honest.
True.
But it was decent enough to say I'll watch it again for the sequel. If I watch the sequel. That's what I mean.
I feel you.
So it's
true, because now we're kind of invested in it.
Yeah. Yeah. But not invested to the point where it's like, wow, we don't like it.
Yeah.
It's
just see how it is.
Yeah, see how it is.
Especially if it has Chris Rock again.
Yeah.
And shit.
But that's why I'm worried. That's where I'm worried, and that's what I want to talk about a little bit, because it's like, if they do a sequel, because Melissa might not, it's not wrong with that. Like, they might do a sequel. They're not gonna have the budget. Yeah.
Probably the son of Chris Rock. Or
something without Chris Rock. Like it's gonna be without Chris Rock. I don't see it because I just don't see it.
He's a pricey guy.
Because they're gonna undercut that. Because they're gonna see this risk that they took. Like, oh, they did a higher budget, and look what happened.
Yeah.
They got a little bit low. They're gonna see the money.
Fucked up. Alrighty. No one commented. No one's been live here, so can't know what other people's thoughts are on the movie. But let us know if you're watching this on the rewatch, what your thoughts are. If you've seen Spiral, or what your thoughts are on the Saw movies in general. What your thoughts are on the whole, what's it called? Torture porn franchise. Because this wasn't, I mean, that one cop lady, that was pretty torturous. What they were doing to her, fucking.
That was horrible.
She was like she had to I don't know, just move her neck back and forth and cut into her shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, the tongue guy, he just kind of stand there until, last.
I don't think he would have lived. I don't think he would have lived.
No, yeah, I agree with you. He probably would've choked on his blood and shit.
Yeah. You leave your tongue out, you die.
Finger guy had it pretty bad. That's kind of a slow pull on his fingers.
Yeah, but he could have kept going. He could have lived.
He would have probably bled out though.
No.
So many yes.
And it seemed like that gear thing was taking forever. So it was no matter what. I think that thing was no matter what type.
It was taking forever.
Yeah, that guy was just fucking with them.
You could bleed out easily without all your fingers and everything because it ripped. It ripped all the tendons out, which means his veins were exposed to just bleed out.
Yeah, but he could cover more than your mouth. You can mouth more than your mouth. I think it's worse than. I think the mouth one is worse than.
What was the other one? All right, and then there was the lady with the fucking wax.
And then the guy the fake skinned guy.
Fake skin. Then Samuel Jackson. That's it.
Yeah.
See, they didn't do enough.
Oh, and the glass one.
Yeah, the glass one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I forgot, but I did like that one. Yeah, that was fucked up.
I didn't like how Chris Rock was just walking after with the glass in his face.
I know. Yeah, I was like, pull
that out. You pulled that big ass one out your arm, and you can't pull the little one.
And that's the thing. He looked fucked up, and the SWAT team pointed to him. That's the thing. He looked fucked up already.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He looked like a victim.
He had pulled them out by the time he got there, but they didn't show it.
He's still bloodied. He's still bloodied.
No, they had it all swollen. You could see. That was something too, because I noticed one of them, the makeup was really bad. You could see the makeup on it.
Forgot about that glass one though. That was a good one. I didn't like that one. That was fucked up with the.
And he tried to save him.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of those situations that there's nothing you can do. Because if glass is flying at both of you, there's no way you can help that person.
No, I would totally say, fuck that guy.
Yeah. There's no way you can help
God, Chris Rock, he really took it tough.
Yeah.
Fucking A. That shit was... I'm
surprised
he didn't... Fuck that.
I just don't like, what I appreciate is, it's not trapped in a fucking warehouse or anything anymore.
Yeah, true.
I'm tired of trapped in a warehouse and all that shit.
But I kind of miss that gritty, grody aesthetic that... the Saw movies have. This one kind of tried to have it with it being real hard, or nasty feeling.
The Saw movies are filmed so dark, even when they show the other stuff. It's just the presence is eerie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely. It feels nasty. Like you want to take a shower.
And when they show the flashbacks with
nasty.
John Granger, it's always.
To be honest, the city would seem nasty.
But it was still bright color though. They didn't tone it down. They didn't. I'm not talking about the city itself. We're talking about the colors they use when they're filming.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like orange. It's like orange. The tone was orange.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like a clear orange. It seemed like a dirty orange.
But it's like neutral brown orange.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seemed dirty to me. That seemed dirty.
You've not seen the Saw movies?
Yeah, the other ones are pale.
I've seen the Saw movies.
Especially when they're all we're leaving you is this rusty saw to saw your leg off, so you're probably gonna get tetanus anyways.
I like the tone they did with the tone color, to be honest.
Could have been nastier, in my opinion. Could have been grodier. It was too pretty looking.
Too pretty.
I
agree with that. The other ones are the one I watched. It was like a grindhouse movie. Yeah. It was like shot on film.
Yes. The one with the slaughterhouse is the one you watched, right?
I guess I'm not seeing it as a horror movie, to be honest. This Saw movie, this Spiral, I'm not seeing it as a horror movie.
Yeah, that's what Marvin's trying to.
Yeah, because I see it as more of a suspense movie. I see it as more suspense. I don't see it as a horror movie. To be honest, I'm not comparing it as a horror movie. If I compare it as a horror movie, then I'll be like, yeah, this movie sucks more.
I mean, with the fucking 1,000 jump scares. That's what we really should have brought up. The fucking 1,000 jump scares.
I would say the jump.
I like that.
They're horrible.
I love jump
They're
scares.
horrible.
They get me.
The fucking one where the blanket.
The sound effects should be.
Yeah.
The sound effects. I was like, nah. Cut sound effects. I don't like it.
Yeah, they're so loud. It's 1,000 times.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cut the sound effects.
Yeah.
I don't
There's a science to that, though. It's a real science.
Annoying me.
No.
It's over.
They play something quiet that you subconsciously hear so that you're kind of expecting it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah.
Kind of like when you wave a hand next to you and you don't hear anything, but you can feel the presence. It's that kind of feeling.
I just feel like they're babying and scaring us.
Yeah.
That's why I see it as a suspense movie.
They've been doing it since fucking Halloween and shit. It's like, alright, it's been 1,000 years of the jump scares. Mm-hmm. And the cheap ones, like, alright, then nothing happens. I'm done with it. This movie had like a bunch of them, so that's bad on you, Spiral. That's a negative.
I enjoy jump scares. I'm a cliche horror fan, though. You can't have a horror movie without a good jump scare.
No. Maybe one.
It just seemed like the
same. Yeah, one. You could do one. They did 1,000 of them.
What?
They did like 3.
1,000.
Oh, wait. I guess not all the cops died. I was like, wait. I wish more cops died.
True, exactly.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Like the one that got in his face right before he got caught, that one should have died.
Yeah.
No, I felt like the other black guy should have died.
Oh shit!
No.
True.
Yeah, because he was like
attitude.
He was like maybe you're the killer.
Yeah, like, actually, motherfucker, you just
it's like
suing shit.
Yeah, fuck off.
Making no sense right now.
Yeah, honestly, but I get it. You know, whatever.
True. Yeah, I think they should have been more. But probably felt draggy because the movie it was pretty good pacing. I didn't feel like
I didn't feel bored.
No,
I didn't feel bored.
Luckily, it was short enough where I didn't. Yeah, it didn't drag. So good on you.
I felt it was a good pacing movie and everything. So it did good pace. It could have been.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good just time waster movie. That's why I can't say it's horrible. I say that's why I'm in the okay.
I say it's a C
zone.
plus. It's a C plus.
I'm in okay zone. Oh, I think we gained a viewer. Oh, they left now.
We don't need it now.
Fuck you. You're about to get the fucking Saw treatment for leaving now, bitch.
Let's play a game.
Yeah, you're about to wake up somewhere.
Here's our.
See, I wish the guy did a cooler, deeper voice.
Yeah, I didn't like his voice at all.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah,
it
sounded.
I would say I don't.
Kiana said it sounded like customer service voice.
Yeah, a little like.
Are you sure you want to fix your car's extended warranty? Yeah.
He could have done like a toner deep voice.
I wish it would have sounded the same as the Jigsaw fake voice. That would have been nice too.
See, it sounded like a chick, so I thought it was gonna be a girl. That situation, but it wasn't. It was the dude the whole time because he saw his dad die. That's why he's all pissed off because a cop killed his dad.
I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's pretty fucked up.
He had I thought his reaction was really well in that part because.
Yeah, true. I guess that's.
That was an accurate reaction.
I don't. They try to make an anti-hero of the new Jigsaw. Yeah, I guess I agree with his.
I mean, isn't Jigsaw always an anti-hero?
Yeah, he is kinda. Kinda, yeah, because he gets assholes. So yeah, and this one but
not really though, because he kills innocent people. Like he'll be like, "You were an asshole, so you get to choose if your wife or your son dies and live with."
And he's kind of doing it for fun too.
Yeah.
Jigsaw, because it's not like a revenge thing. It's just like,
eventually
I'm finding people and just like, I want to teach them a lesson. This guy, he's like actually striking revenge against cops, which I fuck with because fuck the police.
It's a good motive.
Fuck 12. I'm saying. Flash your blinkers when you see a cop.
Guess it gets a motive. I thought you got arrested.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking when I was in Missouri, someone flashed their blinkers at us because my brother was going 95 to Molly's parents' house, and there was a cop literally. Yeah.
Warn
so if you flash your blinkers about the cop, you a real hero.
You know what's up. Yeah, fuck 12.
Wow.
All right. I don't know if I have any more words.
I don't.
Samuel Jackson was wasted.
I do like the message that Chris Rock was doing at the beginning. Like, if you choose to be a cop, you're choosing to be a lonely life, you're hated and everything. You're choosing to do it like that.
That's why I kind of don't want to be a cop, because I kind of like that. Like, the public stigma of a cop is like...
Yeah, because you have the most highest suicide rate job. You have the... what else? Highest something else.
Like, domestic violence. Divorce and
everything. You're gonna... We choose this job as a lonely job.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Yeah, that's why they're so grumpy.
And that's why I think about my careers I want to do in life, and that's what I kind of think about. That's why I don't want to be a part of it. So yes, that's what I'm saying. Chris Rock, he says some good lines every once in a while, but
that was a good answer. Oh, my favorite line from Samuel Jackson is "Fuck you very much."
Yeah,
fuck you very much. Fuck you very much. Yeah.
See, I feel like those two, maybe they're probably ad-libbing or just fucking improving.
Yeah, for sure.
Other people, they're just not on it as they are because they're fucking Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson.
Well, the lady, she's a Riverdale actor. Oh yeah. The lady cop, she plays the mom on Riverdale. One of the moms. She's very pretty, but you can't expect someone who acts on Riverdale to be able to shoot out free
on a CW show. Shit.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Alright.
6.5.
Overall,
6.5. That's not a C. You gave it a C earlier. Now you're saying a 6.5.
That's a 6.5.
That's a 60. That's a D.
So 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a 60.
I won't say it's 7, to be honest.
But you said it was a C.
Because I say it's a C still for me.
But a 6.5 is not a C. That's a D.
Whatever.
I'm doing a binary choice. This is how you really do movie ratings. Binary. Is it worth watching? Yeah, I say it's worth watching.
It's worth watching, yeah.
I say it's worth watching. It's worth a watch. It's not horrible. Watch.
If you like scary movies and suspense movies, it's a good movie to watch.
If you like suspense, I still don't think it's a good scary movie. But it's
but if you like scary movies, you're gonna like the Saw franchise. So you.
Yeah, I would say if you love gore, it's worth watching for that.
Maybe like
gore shit. That's why it got me. I like gore. Maybe could have used some boobies. Come on, that was regular. Use some boobies. That Riverdale chick.
George.
She could have been a little tasteful scene or something.
Literally, not all movies need scenes. That's another controversial topic I could go on.
Pornhub everywhere. Pornhub everywhere.
There's no point for sex scenes in movies or boobs or things like that. There's no point. That's just strictly entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Well, entertain us.
I love the eye candy. I'm betting to spend the money.
Entertain us. Entertain.
Be part of the story. I don't know.
You men. You're the real pigs.
Hate to go dark. The movie could have been, I don't know. Maybe actually dark where they raping or some shit. That's where they need to go, like some sexual shit.
How is that
going to work? They can't show that on the movies. That turns into remember the iceberg effect? That's some like tier 6 shit. We can't show.
No, that's not tier 6.
You gotta cuff your penis or this big old dildo.
Tier 3 was Cannibal Holocaust.
There's no Cannibal Holocaust.
What are you talking about? No.
But I want to chop off your penis or this big dildo going up your ass.
And start swinging it like they do in Cannibal Holocaust. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a dildo that's gonna fucking impale you all the way up, or you gotta cuff your own penis. Your choice. What you choose in there?
What? A penis?
Honestly, though, they don't have to do like rape or sex things, but genitalia.
More genitalia stuff.
And boobs, like we're gonna pull your nipples off. Tits. That shit would. that would be painful.
Mm-hmm. All right, you don't have to answer that.
Why I even remember?
We're getting too far off. We need to.
All right, good night, people. Goodbye. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please support. Give me your money. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal's on the fucking screen. You already see. Thank you to Namir and Alyssa, even though they're part of this channel, but still thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.